Clipper Nation, we got a big one tonight. It is the start of rivalry week. We got the crosstown rivals now coming in, the Los Angeles Lakers. Both teams coming off a win, playing some solid basketball. But those Clippers, man, they've been looking really good. What are some things you looking for, B, for this Clippers tonight in today's matchup?
Man, I'm looking for defense. Austin Reeves went off against the Brooklyn Nets. Almost 40-plus points. So I'm looking for a big night from Chris Dunn. I'm looking for a big night from Derrick Jones Jr. I'm looking for a big night from Kawhi just to shut him down.
Yeah.
Just keep throwing bodies at him. Even Nicholas Batum, if he get in, just keep throwing bodies at him to slow him down and shut him down.
I'm going to be looking for, just the matchups. What are they going to do when it comes to handling AD? What can Zubac do to make it tough for him tonight? You want to try to put a body on him and make it as hard as possible. LeBron James, King James here in the building, his first game inside of Intuit Dome. Can the Clippers slow him down? What can the Clippers do to possibly slow down LeBron in tonight's matchup?
Just show up and show out. It's the first time the Laker fans is coming into it. So you know how Laker fans come, they come in drones. So if the Clippers and that wall do what they got to do, they can reign supreme tonight.
How big is this game? When you just look at the city, right? They were sharing the building for too long, to where now Clippers like, we got our own joint. Y'all get to actually come to us. Like, how important is it for the energy to be great tonight so the city can show the rest of the NBA, like, we love basketball on both ends. And, for the Laker fans so they can see what the Intuit is truly about.
It's going to be a big game in regards to that because it's going to show the NBA that the Clippers can stand alone by themselves. A lot of people keep calling them the little brother and things like that, but you can actually see that the Clippers are going to stand alone when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you're hoping that Norman Powell can keep it going. James Harden can keep it going. Is there one player tonight that you're going to really be looking at and hoping that they come out and do what they're supposed to do?
I'm necessarily going to be looking for Norman Powell. Norman Powell, he definitely want to make the All-Star team. So we're going to see him necessarily take over again, keep being very productive so he can get this bid to the All-Star. Because I want not one, not two, I want three of them in there.
Ooh, that'll be big time. But shout out to Clippers. It's going to be a good one tonight. Hopefully you guys tap in and enjoy this big one with the Lakers.
Let's go.
Michael Matthew here, Full Clip Clippers Unleashed. As you can see, we are here at the Clip Shop where we are here. Tammy's inside. She's in there looking for some of that new hot gear, the Clipper City Edition 23-24 season. It's really dope. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. Let's go inside with Tammy and see what she has.
All right, Clippers fans, the 2024-25 City Edition gear has dropped for the LA Clippers. They have all kind of cool sweatsuits. I really, really like this one. It looks cozy. I love the puffy print. They've got hoodies. They've got jackets. They have jerseys. They have tote bags, hats. They have everything that you need for the 2024-2025 City Edition. Grab it before it's gone. I'm thinking about getting something myself. What do you think I would look like in this? Who knows?
Everybody ready? Come on, let's go. The Rick Ford Show! Let's go! The Rick Ford Show! Let's go!
What's up, Clipper Nation? As you can see, myself, Michael Matthew, with my guy Beeve here, Full Clip Clippers Unleashed. We just watched the Clippers lay it the smack down it on the Lakers with rivalry week. You know, they win 116-102. What was your thoughts, Beeve? I know you were excited about this one.
Oh, it was the hands and feet of Kawhi, James Harden, Zubac, and Norm. Honestly, it was just an overall takeover from what the Clippers have been doing consistently, right? Brooklyn Nets, 59 points.
Yeah.
Big against the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah.
And again, big against the Lakers in the third quarter. There's something about the third quarter that the Clippers are finally figuring it out and taking hold of these games to keep this team rolling.
And this game was a little different tonight as well. They did their thing in the third quarter.
Yeah.
They started off. They win the first quarter by 4 points, 6 points. They win the second quarter by 9 points. They were in control against a Laker team that just don't look like they have it. You know, the Clippers came out, punched them in the mouth. 4 players scored 19 or more points. What I was excited about, Kawhi got his dancing feet back, man. He was out there dancing on them. What did you see from Kawhi Leonard tonight?
I still see Kawhi searching.
Okay.
I think we saw in the preseason a little bit, even though the games, you know, he ain't playing back-to-back. He's still dancing. But you can tell he's starting to get a rhythm to his game, and he's still finding his way. So with Kawhi, he's still putting up buckets, but Kawhi still I haven't seen Kawhi have a game in which he's taken over to a certain degree like Kawhi usually do.
I was excited tonight to see Zubac, what he was able to do with AD. He made it tough. AD only finished with, I think, like 16 points and 5 for 14. He was just being physical, but then he was going back at AD whenever he got a chance to get a touch, to get a bucket, had a couple and ones there. What was your thoughts on his performance tonight?
Zoo is just being a bully down low, and it's good to see it. It's good to see Zubac actually take advantage of his opportunity, and he's actually showing why, and I'm going to say it here, why he should be voted as an all-star, folks.
Ooh.
So let's see it.
That's crazy. That'll be crazy. They somehow sneak 3 Clippers in there, but it'll be big time as well. We got more for you, but after we hear from Coach and Kawhi Leonard at the post-game presser.
I love playing against Lakers. You know, fans show out, they get into it, and it's always fun. It's always fun. You know, playing one of the best bigs in the league. Matching up with AD, and you know, it's always fun.
Steve Ballmer's talked about you guys wanting you guys to have your own home, right? You have that now, first time going against the Lakers. What was the energy like out there and the atmosphere?
It was great. Fans have been bringing it all year long, and they've been great for us all year long. Very engaged. The Wall's been doing their thing, and that's what they did tonight.
Is this team where you thought it would be?
Yeah. We expected maybe a little better. You know, we had that little rough stretch where we lost 4 and 5, but other than that, we knew coming into the season that we can be great defensively, and that's going to give us a chance most of the nights. And that's what we have been doing all year long, and could have been better, but we'll take it. Kawhi's getting back. He's being aggressive. He's looking good, and you know, when that minute restrictions goes away, it's we're gonna be a tough team to beat.
Kawhi mentioned about your growth post game, over the years, because he's seen you up close for 5 years, 6 years now. When you look back to where you were when you first got to this team, to where you are now, and all the work that you've put in, how would you even assess it? Like, is a year like this that you're having this career year, is it like the payoff for you of all that work?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've been putting in work every summer. I've been confident into my game. I always knew what I can do. It was just it was not my role, and I was patient. I was waiting, and this year I knew I would have to step up offensively, and especially now with Kawhi being out for a little bit, PG going to Philly, I knew I was going to have to step up. So I was ready. I worked hard all summer, and trust your work. That's it.
You guys won 15 of 17. Is that right, Justin? Here. What works about this place for you guys?
We feel comfortable. We have a great facility right here, and we have all the resources in the world. We have great fans who are very engaged every game, who help us. They got our back, and we feel good in our building.
Speaking of fans, there's a lot going on in LA right now, and for some fans, this was 2 hours that they didn't have to think about the fires or things like that going on. Do you have a message of hope for maybe some people who lost everything or that are just impacted by what's happened?
I mean, it's just it's hard for me to talk, hard for me to, how to say, I don't know how's it feeling, losing everything, but it's just. It's a terrible thing that happened, and hopefully it's all done, and hopefully it never happens again. Thankfully, firefighters and all the people involved, really did a great job, put their lives on the line 24 hours a day, and they saved a lot of lives, and, it's tough, but hopefully it never happens again. I don't know.
This was also the first game of a 4-5 stretch for you guys. How do you even prepare your body for what's about to happen this week?
I don't know. It's you go day by day. It's you're trying to win game by game. We focused on it. We were focused on tonight. We weren't looking ahead. So tomorrow, new day. Forget everything about what happened tonight, and try to go get another one, and then get our rest, recovery on the day off, and get ready again. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing we can change. It's just about going day by day, getting our recovery in when we can, and fight. That's it.
Thanks, Sue.
Yep.
Kawhi over here on your right. James played the first 22 minutes of the second half. How would you describe the motor that he's just been able to be for this team night over night?
Just ready to go. He trains for these moments, and he's putting us in great positions out there.
How did it feel for you hosting the Lakers here for the first time in your own home? What did you make of the energy?
Same. I mean, it's the same as any other game for me. Whoever it is on the other side of the court.
Kawhi, you've been with Zoo for several years now. How have you seen him grow as a player on the court with all the repetitions that he's done to kind of get to this point where you guys are fairly comfortable going to him for a game like this?
I said this before, but he's patient now in the post. He's able to make quick moves. He's scoring over double teams at times and making the right read. He's also being very aggressive. Attacking on the defensive end, getting blocks and rebounds, and he just keeps growing. He's getting more opportunity out there, and he's looking good.
Kawhi, with this being your 5th game back, how much more comfortable are you feeling with your game and the progress you're making?
I'm happy with the progress. For me, it's just about how I'm feeling, and I'm coming out the games feeling great. But, still got work to do, and, we're going to keep taking each step.
Kawhi, congratulations on 14,000 tonight. I don't know if you know that you surpassed 14,000 points. What does that mean to you?
I'm happy that I was able to play it long enough to get to that point. But for me, though, I'm not looking at that as a milestone. I'm more of a team guy and want to get the win, get down, be the last team standing, and that's what I play for. But thank God for me able to get that opportunity, and most people don't. So I'd like to take every opportunity and blessing, and don't take it for granted.
Thank you.
Quite felt like these last 4 games that the Clippers have won, the third quarter has been a key separator. What are you guys talking about at halftime, and how satisfied are you with the attention to detail that the team has put in entering the start of these third quarters?
It's more about the play. You could talk a good game, but I think we're going out there with the energy, the same as we start the game, and being aggressive defensively first, and able to get to our spots offensively and knock down shots. So we're happy about that.
Kawhi, as you approach kind of the midway mark in the season, how far off do you guys think that you are from where you want to be as you approach the playoffs? And for you, similarly, how far off do you think you are from where you want to be as that time approaches?
I still got a lot more basketball to play. But for us, we just taking each game at a time. I don't really assess the team too much until, down a little bit further down the road and seeing what our key points, how we are being good, and what we need to fix to be even better. But we're in a good spot, I guess, and, tip my hat to the guys that been leading the way so far.
Kawhi, talk about it being Dr. Martin Luther King's Day tomorrow. What are your reflective thoughts on that?
Just everything. Look who's all in the room now, and we able to, do the things we love, no matter what race or color we are, and I think that's what he wanted. Everybody has the equal opportunity in a sense, and I think that's it. Yeah.
What were some of the reasons why you guys did not win tonight?
They capitalized off our turnovers and mistakes defensively. It's a great team, very well coached, Hall of Famers, great complimentary players. Norm having a great season, Big Zoo, big time. So, when you're playing against a great team, you got to limit your mistakes offensively and defensively because they make you pay, and I think they did that tonight.
Ron, seeing what Kawhi had to go through this summer where he left you guys and wasn't able to go to Paris and then obviously missed in the first portion of this season, what was it like to have him back out there and competing against him again?
Listen, for me, it's always great to go against the best. And I know I don't have that many opportunities to continue to go against the best, so it's good to have him back out there.
You've been telling us that the margin of error is small in this room for a few years now.
Yep.
Are there ways it can be bigger internally?
Bigger or better?
Can you give yourself more margin? Are there things that you can do some nights to make it easier? Is this just going to be
it's not our team. It's constructed. We don't have
How can you guys navigate the sort of mental demands of play close to basketball?
We don't have a choice. That's the way our team is constructed. We have to. We have to play close to perfect basketball. We know the game is never perfect. It's never going to be a 48-minute perfect basketball game, but we can't combat it on multiple possessions in a row, or if we turn the ball over, we have to do a better job with that. If we're making aggressive turnover plays where we're trying to make the right play to our teammates better, so somebody careless knows again defensively. We can't have breakdowns. We can't. If our coaching staff has a game plan for us, we can't break down on the game plan.
It's happened for stretches like you guys have had, 3 weeks where you guys have been really, really good. You guys have had 2 week stretches where you guys have been pretty bad. Is that, you think, because of what we're talking about with, just that it's impossible to consistently play here?
No, I don't know the answer to that, but we just got to keep putting our foot forward and keep working.
Hey, Brian, it's NBA rivalry week, and you have this, matchup here with the Clippers tonight. Just with your career, you had so many rivalries when it comes to teams and individual play. Just how important is rivalries to the game of the NBA and when it comes to the growth of the league as well?
I don't know. I know marquee players and transcendent players, generational players is very key for the league. Great teams is key for the league. Rivalry is all part of sports. It's not just the NBA, it's everywhere. In every sport that you can think of where everyone has a rival or have had a rival, but it's always fun to be a part of one. If you have an opportunity, if you have an opportunity to play at the highest level and be able to be a part of some rivalries, it's always pretty cool.
LeBron, what do you make of James Harden's kind of impact? The ability to still do it at a high level at his age, but just his overall impact on basketball the last decade, just the offense that he's kind of been putting up.
He's a great player who loves to play the game. He has his own pace. Has won every stop that he's been at. Obviously the Brooklyn thing was a quick stop, but look at OKC when he was super young and I was younger. In the finals, went off to Houston. What he did down there. And went over to Philly, played some great ball. He got playing great ball. He's a guy, just a selfless guy. Go out there and just plays the game. He's been able to reinvent himself. It was at one point where he was giving guys 50-point triple-doubles, 60-point triple-doubles, and now he just plays the game in the right way. He can score when he wants to. He's always been a great passer. So it's pretty good.
That was the last question.
What impressed you the most about Kawhi's time tonight, and will he play tomorrow?
Just his patience. Like I said, they played a lot of zone, and we got a little stagnant at times, but we did a good job of executing, on what we wanted to do against that zone. And so it slows you down, and so you can't really run your offensive sets. They zone a lot of ATOs, and so just proud of our guys for just, sticking with it and just executing, no matter who's touching the ball, who's getting the shots. And like I said, I like Kawhi's pace, getting to his spots. We attack the basket. So like I said, we just got to keep building, and continue to keep stacking days. And like I told the guys after the game, coaching's a tough job, because guys like T-Man, they deserve to play, but just talking to him before the game and, to get his buy-in, Scoot the other day. And I just told him, KD tonight playing 12 minutes. We just want to win tonight, and we'll take care of tomorrow. And our guys have sacrificed a lot just to get to this point. So I just want to give them credit for just, sticking with it, just finding ways to win. And we win different every night. And so to answer your other question, no, Kawhi won't play tomorrow.
Hey, Coach, even though he's been doing it all season long, right here.
I don't know. Yeah, it's too dark.
Sorry. Even though he's been doing it all season long, what do you think of Zubac tonight? And is any extra motivation, even though it's been a while, playing his whole team?
Probably for him. But we love Zoo over here. But he's been great, all year long. Just protecting the paint, owning the paint offensively, getting to his spots, getting to his jump hook, and playing that short roll with James. And so, all year long, Zoo's been good. We can post the ball to slow the game down. Coming out of timeout, how many times, before we would have came out of timeout with James, Norm on the floor and post Zoo, and he gets us a three-point play to go up 14 when the lead was cut down to 11. So just the confidence that we have in him, the confidence the players have in him as well, and just keep building, keep getting better.
And then could you feel a little more energy in the building tonight with the Lakers in town?
Could I what?
Could you feel a little more energy in the building tonight with the Lakers here?
Yeah, our crowd was great tonight, so I love that. Yeah, really good.
Coach.
Yeah, BT, really good. I don't know.
Coach, kind of along those lines, so much has been talked about having a home, right? Like you have that home and able to be in it for the first time playing against the other team here in this city. What was that like tonight in terms of the crowd, the energy, and just being able to have a place of your own, right? Not dealing with everything else.
Yeah, it was great, and it felt like home. Just from the introductions when they were booing the Lakers and, our guys was, the fans were into it when our guys were introduced and to start the game, like our fans were into it. And so not till they made their run, Lakers fans, it wasn't that many in there, but they got kind of loud. But other than that, I thought our fans were, tremendous. The support was there, and like I said, it just feels good. Like I said, to have a place to call home and yours.
Ty, at the end of the game, you put Cam in when Max was also in the game. Is that something you guys discussed before the game? If you guys had the opportunity to do it, you would?
No, but we just thought about it when it happened, just to get him out there to play against his brother. So that was cool to see.
How's it going, Coach? Obviously, you guys are sitting at fifth in the West right now, and you have dealt with some injuries earlier on in the season, but now you have Kawhi back in the lineup. No one's playing great. James, what do you feel like is the ceiling for this group now that you guys are kind of fully healthy?
I don't know. I think I know we're really behind offensively. So once we get through this tough stretch, we got to pick our offense up and add different things. Having to play a different style of basketball when Kawhi was out, and so, I really don't know. I like what we have. I love our team, the pieces that we have, and we got a lot of room for growth, and we got to get better, and we're going to do that. We're going to take those steps to get better, and once we get Kawhi to where he's playing the amount of minutes that we need him to play, we got to keep getting better, but I think we'll be pretty good.
So today's Jeff Van Gundy's birthday, and wanted to ask if he was actually happy today, and especially with the defensive performance. How did y'all feel about that?
I got to look at the tape for defensive performance. I thought in that second half, LeBron started getting downhill, got to the basket a few times, and we didn't get back and get set, a lot of times. And so his thrust and his power to the basket really hurt us in that second half. But we, told JVG happy birthday. I'm just I can't say the rest of it, but, he just, they tried to sing happy birthday to him today. He ran out of the huddle, but, Jeff being Jeff.
Coach, obviously you have a history and familiarity with LeBron James. Just curious as to your impressions of him in year 22 and doing what he's doing at 40.
It's amazing, but, seeing it firsthand of just all the work he puts into his body, every single day, puts into his game every single day. And then he's just a smart player. Like, he understands how to get points. He gets 6-8 points a game just off sealing, getting over the top pass or back cuts or, just reading the defense. And he gets, 6, 8, 10 points a game just by doing that because he's a smart player. But to see what he's doing now at 40, like you said, I couldn't imagine that, but that's why he's a great.
Ty, you guys are playing really well here. 14 of the last 16, I think you've won. As far as this building and the vibe here and everything, like what's working about it for you? Does it still feel new?
Yeah, it still feels new. I know Ballmer said he's going to tear it down and build another arena when we lost 4 in a row. he said he wanted to start all over. But after those first 4 games, I thought we got comfortable. And like I said, our fans have been fantastic. Just being patient. We've been, up and down a little bit, but I give our team credit. I give our coaching staff credit. Just sticking with it, just finding ways to win, finding ways to improve every single day. And like I said, we got a long ways to go, but I like where we're at right now. And I like our guys on the team. I like our guys' buy-in, right now. When stuff gets tough, things get hard, just sticking together. We win together, we lose together, and we've been really good with that.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
So we're back. We just heard from Coach. We heard from Kawhi. We heard from some players in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
They're excited about this win, but for them, it's just taking care of business. They've been playing great basketball as of late. What they're doing and what we think they can become, what does it tell you about the job that Coach Ty Lue is doing with this roster?
It's a real good job by Ty Lue and Jeff for the simple fact that the defense is actually picking up. And this defense is a very defensive-minded team through and throughout. So when the game does get murky or muddy, right, the times that they didn't have Kawhi, this team understands how to win. This team is also understanding how to win when they're up big. So it's a combination of both. Yeah. We're not just going to put all of our eggs in the basket and yell out championship or bust, but this team is definitely the 5th seed right now. Yeah. It's going to be a team you don't want to see in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're getting better every game. A guy like Norman Powell is in his bag and showing every game why he deserves to be an all-star. But the reason why I got to give kudos to Coach Ty Lue, because he can go to a guy like T-Man who played the last game before the game and say, hey, I need you to, you're not going to get no minutes tonight. Stay locked in. Kevin Porter Jr., you're only going to play, or that's Chris Dunn, you're only going to play 12 minutes. Guys are just locked in. A lot of teams, a lot of coaches can't do that with their roster, but Coach Ty Lue can do it. What was your thoughts on the atmosphere, man? It was a great game to be at. If you weren't here, you missed out on the treat. What was your thoughts on the atmosphere of the first Lakers-Clipper game here in the Intuit Dome?
Oh, it was rocking. You had Laker fans cheering, but this time in the home court, the Clipper fans actually took over.
Hey, facts.
That wall is something to speak on because even your boy LeBron James airballed a free throw against the wall.
Man.
That's speaking volumes.
Yeah.
So it was a great environment tonight. You could clearly see who took home the victory. Clipper Nation.
Hey, Clipper Nation, they did it. They got round one. 3 more rounds to go this season. They're back less than 24 hours. They're going to be here tomorrow night. They face against the Chicago Bulls, Lonzo Ball and that crew.
On Terrence Mann Bobble Night. Don't forget about
Terrence
that.
Mann Bobble Night.
Terrence Mann
Martin
Bobble
Luther
Night.
King Day, where we celebrate Martin Luther King.
Yes, yes.
Happy birthday, Coach Jeff Van Gundy. His birthday is today. So the Clippers got a lot of good things going on, as you can see with their play. So make sure you stay tapped in because me and my guy Beef, we got you covered here with Full Clip, Clippers Unleashed. See you guys tomorrow.
Let's go.